this is what we're going to look at today. Now, we've looked at pacing the predicates that people use, the gestures that they use. We've looked at pacing their breathing and pacing their voice tone. We've looked also at things like smiling and gestures. We've looked at meta-programs, the filters that people use to think about the world, to view the world. We've become the feedback machine, where we feed back all of the things that we notice, where we fed back everything to the person that we've picked up on. Today we're going to go even deeper. Today I'm going to suggest that we pace utterly the reality of their personality. Now, some people have beliefs that maybe you don't share. There are all sorts of things that people believe, and then they start to operate from that belief. So some people believe, for example, that education is very, very important. Some people believe that nutrition and diet is really important. Some people believe that exercise is very important. Some people believe that making money is the most important thing. Now, I'm not saying that these beliefs are mutually exclusive. You can believe that being healthy is good and having an education is good. Now, if we're talking to somebody who has a very deep-seated belief that is different to ours, to get into that personality, to get into their belief system, to get into their way of viewing the world, their model of the world, to be able to see the world the way they see it, through the same filters that they have, through the same meta-programs, through the same way of thinking with pictures or sounds, to be able to view the world from the same beliefs that the most important thing is to make money, for example, will enable us to communicate to them better. So, if we are talking to somebody who has the belief that making money is the most important thing in the world, now they may have a belief that making money is important and any means will do, so long as it's not illegal. So they might want to make money and they don't really care how they get the money, so long as they get the money. If you're going at an angle at them from, it's ridiculous just to have this make money thing, it doesn't matter where, your communication is going to bounce off them like an arrow hitting a tank. Their shields will be up and it will bounce right off them. If you are aware of their point of view and agree that, yeah, making money is very important, and obviously I'm sure you realise that making money long term is even more important, because when you set the foundations so that all the hard work that you do in the future will continue to bring you financial reward in the future with very little effort in the future, because people trust you and they believe in your product and they believe in what you're doing, then this is a way of making even more money. And I'm sure you agree that this would be a really great thing to start doing. So you're coming from their belief that making money is paramount, most important, but you're then allowing the person to see stuff that's outside of their map or model of the world. You're going through their reality tunnel to explain to them that yes, I believe that making money is very important, and yes, I think that it is something that allows us to have the freedom, and if we do it in a way that builds good relation with the customer, with the person that we're making the money from, our customers, by giving them such value, then they will come back to us and they will buy the next product and the next service, and you don't have to find new customers and you don't have to set up new lines of money making, and you can start to increase your financial abundance in this way, in a much easier way. So from cybernetics, we know that the person or the element in any situation that has the most flexibility will come out leading the system. So if we are able to dive into the reality that making money is the most important thing, or that health is the most important thing in life, because, well, without health you can't have any of the experiences that you can have with money, or that education is the most important thing. Without being educated, how can you properly understand the world? Whatever belief system they have, you can enter that reality and then lead them to a different place. So we can enter the reality of the person who believes that education is the most important thing, and we can explain to them through this belief that, of course, yes, having a great education is fantastic because it gives you a wonderful background to then move your life forward and have more happiness. And of course, one of the things that gives you more happiness is being able to pursue your dreams, to pursue your artistic endeavours, your creative side, to do the things that you enjoy doing, and to have the freedom to do the things that you enjoy doing. You need money, and when you have money you're able to do what you want to do, and so you have a happier, and of course you can then spread that happiness to your friends and to your relatives. You can even donate to charities and stuff. You can even help people that you don't know. And so having this education is paramount to having this happy life through generating some more money. So there we're still using the same idea that having money is a good thing. I mean, whether you believe that or not is irrelevant. For the point I'm making is that it doesn't matter where you want to lead somebody to, so long as you pace utterly the reality of their personality. So today I want you to think like this other person. Imagine you are an actor. Today I want you to put yourself into the mindset that you're an actor, that you are getting into the role of this person. You're a method actor. You're going to have the same beliefs, you're going to have the same mindset, you're going to act the same way, you're going to hold your body in the same positions, you're going to make the same kind of gestures, you're going to use the same kind of words and the same kind of tonality. Now, you might only do this for a couple of minutes, or you might do it for half an hour or so. Pace utterly the reality of the person or the people that you want to communicate with, so that you can then lead them to a much, much more resourceful place, or lead them to making a decision about something. Now, obviously, as with all of these techniques, the idea is to be below the threshold of conscious awareness. So if you are mimicking the other person to the degree that it looks like you're just acting like them when you're in front of them, it might not be the best idea. What might be a good idea would be to spend a few minutes to do that, acting like them, talking like them, walking, moving like them, when you're not with them, when you're alone, so that you can get into the mindset and have a deeper understanding of the way they think and the way they feel about the world, so that you can then communicate to them through their set of filters for the world, through the same meta-programs, using the same language, using the same gestures, using the same ideas. Pace utterly the reality of their personality, and then lead them to a much better place.